flowers of spring, annuals, biennials, and perennials. It's spring, and everywhere you look, flowers have appeared like magic. They are so bright and fresh, especially after a long cold winter. If you go to a garden store to buy plants that you would like to bloom next spring, you will have three types to choose from: annuals, biennials, and perennials. This is a picture of tulips, and tulips are perennials. This presentation will help you compare the life cycles of each of the three types, identify one specific flower from each of the three types, and identify two places in the Chicagoland area where you can go to see thousands of living plants from each of the three life cycle types. These are marigolds, and the marigold is an annual flower. It lives for just one season. If you would like to have marigolds in your yard, you will have to plant them in the spring, watch them bloom throughout the summer, and then plant new ones the following spring. This is a foxglove. It is a biennial plant, so it will not bloom until the second year after planting. After that, you will need to plant a new one to start the 2-year cycle again. Daisies are perennials. Once you plant them, they will continue to bloom for many years. As the years go by, daisies reproduce themselves, so each year you will have more and more flowers blooming. So let's review what we've covered so far. Annuals are plants that we have to replace every spring. Biennials are plants that live for 2 seasons before we have to replant them. Perennials are plants that live for many years and often reproduce and create more flowers each season. There are different varieties of every flower. Remember the marigold? This is an annual plant, so it must be replaced every season. There are many different colors and varieties of marigolds. Here are the foxgloves again. There are so many colors to choose from, and because they are biennials, they must be replaced every 2 years. Throughout the summer, you will see daisies blooming in yards all around your neighborhood. Because they are perennials, they will bloom every summer without your having to replant them. This is a beautiful rose. It is a perennial flower. Do I have to replant it every year? Roses are perennials and they will bloom for many years. Are petunias, another annual flower. Must I replant them each year? Yes, annual plants bloom for only one season and they must be replaced. Sweet William is a biennial flower. How often do I have to replant it to make sure I have flowers? Biennial flowers must be replanted every 2 years. Maybe the best way to see these flowers in bloom each spring is just to take a walk around your neighborhood. There are flowers everywhere, but to see a spectacular display of hundreds of thousands of spring flowers, take a trip to the Chicago Botanic Garden, just north of the city in Glen Cove. Another wonderful garden with huge displays of spring flowers is the Morton Arboretum, west of the city in Lisle, Illinois.